Today we're going to do a little free skiing wearing the Argus Science ETVision wearable eye tracker. Today we're at Ragged Mountain in New Hampshire, and we're going to hit several trails. We'll start off here on Exhibition. We can see my gaze cursor. The green circle indicates where my vision is focused as I go through my task, in this case, skiing. We've got the two eye images, left eye and right eye, in the upper corners. We've set that with some transparency so you can see behind the eye images so we don't obscure the entire scene. And you can see we're tracking with the crosshair the center of the pupil. We're tracking the two glints on each eye. And sometimes they go away, come back, but those are called corneal reflections. Stopping here to talk to my buddy, see what we want to do. It's been a warm week, but it froze up overnight, and everything that's not groomed is pretty hard. There's going to be a bump competition later today, and we're trying to figure out if we have any chance of even trying to enter this thing. So we're just going to pop through here on the edges of the bumps. We pretty quickly realize that, no bump runs today. Stop and talk to the park guys, getting ready for the competition. And we continue our way down the hill. So the features that we're detecting, like I said, were the pupil center, as well as the two corneal reflections, which are a reflection of the infrared light source off the surface of the cornea. We also tracked the upper and lower eyelid to give you blink information. Looks like the Bruins team is here. So we'll just head on down the hill. We are collecting gaze at 180 hertz. So we collect a gaze point every 5.55 milliseconds. We can convert that into fixations later. Typically, a fixation will last, most people qualify it as being 100 milliseconds or greater. So you get 19 or so gaze points in a row that are in the same position, pretty much in the same position, and we classify that as a fixation. We are coming in to talk to some of my ski friends. And we'll go on to the next trail. We're going to do upper and lower crew cut here. A bit narrower trail, kind of twisting, old school kind of trail. And it's got a little bit more difficulty rating, but I think it's mainly because of the twistiness. We'll pick up the skier, make sure we can get by him safely. We'll enter this off this little lip here, get a little bit of air. This upper crew cut here, we're cutting down. Come down, we'll transition into lower crew cut. Whoa, there's a little dirt. Clear that with a little air. We'll come down through the rest of lower crew cut. So we're coming down to a kind of a big intersection. You want to make sure you're clear. Always look uphill when you're coming in like this. Look around, make sure you're clear to go. And off we go. We can see picking up that little slow ski sign as we go down through. and into Village Green. We can run the recording here on our battery for a little over 5 hours. Of course, it's temperature dependent. Gets colder out, the battery might not last as long as you'd expect. Same thing happens with your cell phone. Efficiencies of the batteries go way down in cold temperature. But in this case, I ran for about 2.5 hours, had plenty of battery left. Picking up that guy, make sure I can get by him safely. Then we'll come down to the base area, or at least the lift area, one more time. Find my friends again. Talk to my buddy here a little bit about the last run. And we'll go up and we'll do easy winder as well as Mikey's run. First, we have to navigate Blueberry, which is the green circle from the top. A lot of people on it. Want to make sure we pick them up. Don't want to interfere with anyone or be interfered with. So as soon as I can, I pop over this little knoll and we're free of the crowds. This is easy winder. Intention was to go down Big Rock, which is on our left, but you can see the orange sign that says closed. You can see me looking at it. That was disappointing, but we'll head up here and continue down Upper Easy Winder. This has been groomed, but it's all natural. See a little rock ledge there. Do I want to pop around that? Talking to my friend who's just off camera to the left. Don't think we'll try to cut through there. Stay on the groom part. And here we go. So go to the lower side or the higher side. I think I'll go to the higher side. Looking for a trail that cuts off to the left called Mikey's Run. And there it is. And it's open. So we'll hit Mikey's. Mikey's a fun run. It's not particularly steep, but in conditions like this where everything's firm and fast, you can fly through here pretty quick. And it's just fun to ski through the woods like this. You can see me picking up little dirt patches and everything, make sure I'm avoiding them. There's a water bar coming up, which is a stream with a pole, and I got to decide which side to go on. Left side. That's the end of Mikey's. I'll wait for my buddy. Here he comes. And we'll talk about that run, as we always have to. We do record audio with the ETVision glasses. For this video, I decided to do an overdub just to be able to describe where we are and what's going on. So we'll continue down Easy Winder. When it's warm out, this trail can be a challenge to make it without skating or having to do a lot of pushing with your poles. Today's firm and fast, so we shouldn't have to do any skating or pushing. It's like the trail that never ends. But you get an opportunity to look around. Very scenic. And we come back to the main trail network. And we're going to pass by the base lodge again. This time we're going to kind of cut left, stay high. You always kind of want to look uphill, make sure nobody's coming at you. And we'll come back and meet up with the gang again. We'll do another run here. We can do Upper Ridge to Reggae Glades. And Reggae Glades is named Glades. It's not really Glades. There's a few trees on the trail. But it's a fun trail. It's usually natural. They'll run a groomer up at once in a while. And I think they did a week or two ago. But since then it's been warm. Bumps have formed and they've probably frozen. And it might even be closed. But we'll ski down and take a look. So we're coming down here, watching out for other skiers. Cut down this catwalk. Make sure no problem with that kid. It's kind of a big intersection. We want to watch for all the trails coming in, where everybody is. You don't want to fly through here, but you don't want to linger either. So get through there. I'm coming down up Lower Ridge here, but I notice on the left that Reggae is open. Well, let's take a look. Comes a couple of my buds. I'm trying to convince them how awesome it might be. They're not buying it. This little kid comes ripping by me, so I'm like, well, I gotta go now. So off I go. It is ice and hard as granite. But maybe it'll get better as we go lower. I don't think it's getting too much better here as I look longingly over at the next trail. Yeah, let's look for an exit. Get back on ridge, look uphill, make sure I'm clear to go, and off we go. Much easier on my knees. Around this corner, we see an uphill Skinner. Avoid him. And we'll barrel left up here and go down Pines. These trails have all been groomed very nicely. Just the natural stuff is that hasn't been groomed is just hard as a rock. And coming back into the base area. Time for a cup of coffee. Well, thanks for viewing this. It's just free skiing, kind of seeing how the system works in an activity like this. And if you want more information, feel free to contact us at www.argusscience.com. And thanks for watching.